March 1968. The North Pacific. A vast, gray wasteland, thousands of miles from anywhere. Beneath these waves, a nightmare is about to begin. The K-129, a Soviet ballistic missile submarine. 300 feet of Cold War steel, carrying 3 nuclear warheads, each one capable of erasing an American city. Deep inside the engine room, something fails. A spark, a rupture, and then a massive explosion tears through the pressure hull. The submarine lurches, tilts, and begins to fall. It sinks through 16,000 feet of pure darkness. A slow, silent death spiral. Into the deepest graveyard on Earth. 98 souls vanish with it. Sons, husbands, fathers, along with their codebooks, their torpedoes, and 3 ticking nuclear warheads. The wreck hits the ocean floor with a muffled final thud, and there it rests in absolute silence, at a depth where sunlight has never reached, and the pressure would crush a human body like a tin can. Moscow knows the submarine is gone, but they don't know where. For 2 agonizing months, the Soviet Navy tears the Pacific apart. Every ship, every aircraft, every sonar ping returns nothing. The ocean has swallowed their secret hole. They give up. But deep beneath the surface, America's most closely guarded secret has been listening. A hidden network of hydrophones on the ocean floor recorded everything. At CIA headquarters in Langley, a man studies a map in silence. A single red X marks the grave. They know exactly where the prize is buried. Now comes the impossible part. Within weeks, the intelligence reaches the highest levels of government. Inside the Pentagon, behind locked doors, a small group of men faces an extraordinary decision. The codebooks alone would be the intelligence coup of the century. The order is given, bring it up. But here's the problem. The wreck sits 3 miles below the surface. To put that in perspective, that's deeper than Mount Rainier is tall. No technology on Earth can reach it. So the CIA does what it does best. It invents a solution that shouldn't exist. Project Azorian. Build a ship unlike anything the world has ever seen, and hide it in plain sight. But you can't just build a 600-foot ship in secret. Someone will notice. So the agency finds the perfect mask. Howard Hughes, billionaire, aviator, recluse, and America's most famous eccentric. The cover story is elegant in its simplicity. Hughes announces a bold new venture, mining manganese nodules from the deep ocean floor. A perfectly boring explanation. For a perfectly secret operation, the press eats it up. Every major newspaper runs the story. Nobody suspects a thing. Construction begins in secret at a shipyard in Pennsylvania. What rises from the dry dock is a monster. 618 feet long, over 30,000 tons. The Hughes Glomar Explorer, officially a mining vessel. In reality, the largest, most expensive spy tool ever built. Hidden beneath the hull, a pair of massive doors conceal a secret chamber called the Moon Pool, an opening straight down into the ocean. And hanging above that void is Clementine, a mechanical claw the size of a building. 8 enormous steel fingers designed to reach into the abyss and grab the dead submarine. In the summer of 1974, the Glomar Explorer set sail from Long Beach, California. To the world, it's a mining ship on a routine voyage. But below deck, 200 men know the truth. They are sailing toward the deepest secret of the Cold War, and there is no turning back. For 3 weeks, the Glomar explorer pushes through the open Pacific. No land in sight, no radio contact with shore. 200 men trapped inside a lie, heading toward a ghost. Below deck, the crew lives a double life. The official workers think they are miners, but a secret team of CIA engineers works behind locked doors, preparing Clementine for the dive. July 4th, 1974, Independence Day. The ship reaches the target coordinates and stops. Below them, 3 miles straight down, the K-129 waits in its grave. And then, a blip on the radar, they are not alone. A Soviet Navy tug appears on the horizon. Then a second vessel, a guided missile cruiser. Moscow has sent watchers. They circle the Glomar like sharks. Soviet officers watch their every move through binoculars. One wrong step, and the mission is over. On the bridge, the order is simple. Act normal. Act like miners. And pray. Under the cover of night, the moon pool doors slide open. Clementine begins her descent. Pipe after pipe after pipe lowered into the black water. Each section takes hours to connect. Down it goes, past the reach of sunlight, past the point where anything alive should exist, into a world of pure, crushing, absolute darkness. On the surface, the control room holds its breath. Days pass. The pipe string stretches 3 miles long. And then, after 8 agonizing days, the cameras on the claw reveal a shape in the darkness. The twisted, broken hull of the K-129, right where they said it would be, waiting. Clementine positions herself directly above the wreck. The 8 steel fingers open wide, then close, slowly, deliberately, like a giant hand gripping a coffin. From the control room, one word crackles through the radio. Contact. The ascent begins. The ascent begins. Inch by inch, the dead submarine rises from its grave. 1,000 feet. 2,000 feet. The pipe string groans under a weight it was never designed to carry. In the control room, every gauge is redlining. Every number is wrong, but they keep pulling. 8,000 feet, halfway there. For a brief, shining moment, it looks like the impossible is actually going to work. In the control room, someone whispers, "We're going to make it." And then they hear it, a deep, sickening crack, echoing through the entire ship. 3 of Clementine's 8 fingers snap like bones. The submarine tilts violently. The weakened hull, already fractured by the original explosion 6 years ago, tears itself apart. The stern section, the part carrying the nuclear missiles, the encryption machines, the codebooks, everything they came for, breaks free and falls back into the darkness forever. In the control room, silence. Agent Miller removes his glasses and says nothing. They pull up what's left, the forward section. 38 feet of twisted, crushed metal. Inside, they find 2 nuclear torpedoes, some documents, navigation charts, and 6 bodies. 6 Soviet sailors, still at their posts after 6 years in the deep, young men who never came home, enemies on paper, but in death, just men. What happens next is perhaps the most extraordinary moment of the entire Cold War. The CIA, the sworn enemy of the Soviet Union, gives those men a full military burial at sea. Under the Soviet flag, with the Russian national anthem playing. One by one, the coffins slide into the Pacific. Americans saluting Russians, warriors honoring warriors. All of it filmed in secret, classified for 30 years. Months later, the story leaks to the press. The phone at Langley rings off the hook. Journalists demand answers. The CIA's official response becomes legendary. 5 words that will be quoted for the next 50 years. "We can neither confirm nor deny." The Glomar response, still used today. Every time a government wants to say nothing while saying something. Project Azorian cost $4 billion in today's money. For half a submarine, was it worth it? Maybe, maybe not. But somewhere at the bottom of the Pacific, the other half still lies in the dark, keeping its secrets. And the 6 Soviet sailors buried at sea by their enemies? Their ceremony remained classified until 1992, when Russia finally learned the truth. The footage was hand-delivered to Boris Yeltsin. He wept. Well guys, if you found the video interesting and enjoyed it, please be kind enough to give us a like and leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get notified of new releases. Happy sailing!